community who has been speaking out about his father's experience and his family's experience with Alzheimer's. Please help me welcome Reagan.
Come on, Pete. Thank you, Erna, and thanks to all of you for being here. What an incredible showing to think just 1 year ago, I had no idea this walk existed. Rewind back a year. True story. My wife and I had a whirlwind couple months and finally had a Sunday with nothing going on. I think we even went to Mass the night before, so Sunday was full of absolutely nothing but watching football. So we wake up, my two boys and I go for a dangerously necessary coffee and donut run, get home, get the paper, make myself comfortable, feet up, flip on the news, and there's Alan Krzyzewski saying, "There's still time to come down to Montrose Harbor and support the walk to end Alzheimer's." And I'm thinking to myself, come on, Alan. Can a man catch a break? All kidding aside, without hesitation, I called my wife, who was in the other room, and I said, "Honey, let's get shoes on the boys. We're headed to Montrose Harbor." So today, I'm here along with my beautiful wife, Katie, who just gave birth to our daughter a week and a half ago. Our two sons, my beautiful sisters, Erin, Kelly, and Margaret Mary. They're incredible families. Our extended family and friends to honor the best man we've ever met, our dad, Dennis Hogarty. It's funny, I'm standing up here speaking to all of you right now about a man who is the king at this. You give Dennis Hogarty a microphone in a crowd, and no matter the cause, people will donate. No matter what he asked for, he'd get. People have always been genuinely attracted to our dad, and that's because he is so genuine. Now, he may argue it's because of his good looks, but I assure you, it is solely because he's so genuine. He's a man that within a matter of minutes you feel like you've known him for years. He's a friend you've always wanted but never had. He was the best man at my wedding as my best friend. No matter where he goes, he shines. He just shines. That's our dad. That's Dennis Hogarty. Unfortunately, this shine has diminished a little because of this dreadful disease, but the shine is still there. Our dad was diagnosed with early onset Alzheimer's about a year and a half ago, and while my family and I know that time is not on our side, he will always have that shine. And he will always be our dad. Our mom and dad couldn't be here today because our dad got accepted to a clinical trial for early onset Alzheimer's. This clinical trial entailed an invasive procedure, and the efficacy is still generally unknown. But our dad had the courage to go through it anyways. He told our mom that even if it just gave him one more day with his family and his 14 grandkids, it would be worth it. That's our dad. That's the man he is. He's a quintessential optimist. He's never had a bad day and believes he's the luckiest man in the world. Can you imagine? A person that's aware of what's going on within his mind, within his brain, and he still considers himself the luckiest man in the world. That is our dad. That's the man he is. We started noticing changes a couple years ago when the same questions would be asked within a short time frame, or he'd get confused by run-of-the-mill things. We didn't think much of it initially, but we started to grow concerns as the questions became more incessant and the forgetfulness more frequent. After a series of meetings with a geriatric psychiatrist, it was ultimately determined that our dad had early onset Alzheimer's, and a new reality sunk in. This was a reality that required my mom, my sisters, and me to convince him to retire from a job that he loved, and it was a reality that we knew would forever change our lives. But it's a reality that so many of us face. When we come to events like these to realize we are not alone. We are not alone in our pain, and we are not alone in our fight. We are here today to celebrate not only our dad, but all of our dads, moms, grandparents, relatives, and friends afflicted with this disease. But we're also here to celebrate those unsung heroes that care for them daily. Our mom is one of those heroes, and I know that many of these heroes are with us today. So thank you to all you heroes that do what you do. You're very special people. As we know, this disease is tough. It takes a toll not only on the person, but their family and friends. But I'm confident that, with the type of support we're seeing today, we can advance research to treat and eventually prevent Alzheimer's. It might be too late for our dad and many of your loved ones, but it might not be too late for you. So thank you again for your support, and let's walk.